Hello everybody, Sazima here, back again with yet another episode of Quickfire. If you are new to this series, I thank you for joining us today. The rules are that I have 30 seconds to talk about a topic asked by the community in the comments below. So if you have a topic you would like to see me talk about, be sure to suggest it in the comments below as soon as it pops into your head from me. There's a lot going on this week, a lot of Halo action going on, especially Halo 4. That's big in the news recently, so here we go. First topic I have here is the BR recoil over the bloom. Now there is no bloom in Halo 4, but instead 343 is replacing it with the recoil, which I think tentatively is a better decision because I think that it will satisfy a greater number of people than it did before. Whereas bloom really frustrated a lot of players, a lot of the more hardcore competitive players. I think recoil is something those competitive players will be able to control a little bit more and be a little happier about. I have to wait until I try it out myself before I make a final judgment on that. Next topic is perks in Halo 4. Now Halo 4 is going to have some sort of perk system, some sort of custom class system where when you affect your armor, it's going to change certain games and elements. I'm not sure if I like that at all. I mean, I know Halo 4, I want it to be different, I want it to be better, but I'm not sure taking the whole class structure like Call of Duty and Battlefield is the way to go in the direction that I want the series to take, because I want it to stay kind of that classic feel, but I definitely want new elements in there. Next topic I have here is a better strategy. Is it more aggressive or is it more conservative? Personally, I am an aggressive player. I am extremely aggressive, and that works well for me. I'm very aggressive. I go in there, I get a couple kills, and then I die, and I'm totally fine with that. But it is, of course, very good to play passive and conservatively every once in a while to make sure that you don't die a lot, but you're still getting a lot of kills. It's very tough to do, but you have to get a perfect balance between aggressive and conservative if you want to be the best player possible. Next topic is Halo 4. Is it going to be competitive or casual? Now 343 said that they are making Halo 4 with competitive gamers in mind, which is what I definitely like to hear. Because if you have a competitive game that's extremely competitive, it's easy to water down game types to make it casual. But if you have a really casual shooter like Halo Reach was casual compared to the other Halo games, it's very hard to make that casual game a competitive game. It's easier to go competitive to casual. Next topic is montages and clips. Personally, I'm very bad at getting multi-kills in every Halo. It's a plague, it's a virus that has haunted me for as long as I can remember. Whenever I see someone there, whenever I get that triple kill, I always have this picture in my mind of a killtrocity, of the overkill. I'm always thinking too far ahead. If you want to get multi-kills, you want to get kill streaks going on, you can't think too far in the head. You gotta live in the present and live with the next kill that's coming up. Next topic is, will Halo 4 be the redemption of the Halo series? Now personally, of course this is going to have to wait, but Halo 4 is aiming to kind of redeem Halo from what Reach was. Reach wasn't a bad game, and it certainly didn't destroy the Halo series, but Halo 4 is definitely looking to pick up some of the fans that it lost in Halo Reach. Because Reach was so different, it lost a lot of fans. Halo 4 aims to regain those and more and be the best shooter in the market. Next topic, sprint in Halo 4. Is sprint a good thing in Halo in general? Personally, I'm not an armor abilities kind of guy, but I do like sprint occasionally. The reason that I don't like sprint is because in the previous Halo games you had these encounters that were they're skillful, let's say. And when you have sprint, people are sprinting around and people get the first shot easier, which is easier for people to kill each other, making it less competitive. It's a little complicated to explain. Next topic, no more evade in matchmaking. 343 has really cut back on the evade. I don't really like that decision because I really enjoyed evade. It was a lot of fun to use, and it was a lot of fun to use against people who don't know how to counter it. You know, you just roll up to someone, beat them down, roll away, shoot them in the head, or you know, you just mess with someone, you roll back and forth so that they're looking different directions, they don't know what's going on. You roll up to someone, you stick them. Evade was just a lot of fun, and I have to say it's a disappointment, and I'm pretty sad to see it go. Next topic, which TV is kind of better to game on? Is it a bigger one or a smaller one? Personally, I game on like a 50-inch TV, which is terrible for competitive gaming. If you want to have a good competitive game, you gotta game on like a really small, maybe 20-inch television screen or computer monitor. The reason is, if you have a smaller screen, your eyes have less distance to travel, less distance to look at different objects, so it's easier for your brain to figure out what's going on and have quicker reaction times. which is why the competitive players always use small screens. Next topic, is COD a successful franchise? Now, it's hard to deny the monetary and popularity success of Call of Duty. So in that sense, that I will say it is a very successful franchise. But as far as the morals of gaming go, I think that Call of Duty is a dismal and utter failure. Call of Duty 4 was an amazing game, and then the Activision took advantage of that and kind of warped it into this evil creation that comes out once a year, making a sham out of gaming and scamming gamers. Next topic, Arbiter in Halo 4. Will the Arbiter return? Personally, I do not think that the Arbiter will be in Halo 4. At the end of Halo 3, we did see him and a few other people like Lord Hood around. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them in this next trilogy towards the end game, maybe the next Halo 5 or Halo 6. I think we might see them in there, but I doubt that we will see them in Halo 4. That's just my personal opinion on that matter. Next topic, which consoles of this generation do I currently own? I own the Xbox, the Wii, and I do not own a PlayStation, but I do have a pretty decent gaming PC, so I will include that. Personally, my favorite would have to be the Xbox. That's just because it's kind of grown on me after all these years. But PC gaming definitely comes in a close second. It definitely has a lot to offer. It's definitely a lot of fun. And then the Wii comes in the last place. Oh man. But the Wii U, I'm looking hopefully that redeems the Wii for me. Next topic I have here is Halo Reach or Halo 3. This is a very tough choice for me. And I don't like to compare the two. But if I absolutely have to make a decision, I would say that Halo 3 is marginally better than Halo Reach. It's just about a small smidgen better. I do prefer, I think it was a little bit more fun and it had a little bit more community than the Reach community does. So that's why that I choose Halo 3 overall. Halo Reach is definitely an amazing game still though. Well guys, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Quickfire. Leave a topic in the comments below. Please do that. It really makes my job and my life a lot easier. Leave a topic. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.